All right, crew, we back at it. Now going on to our next opponent in Iowa State. Currently, we are number 3 in the country with the Colorado Buffaloes. This is your boy, yours truly. Gaming with yours truly. Come on in, roll you some nice. Enjoy your Sunday. We are almost to nothing but football for the next couple months. I know we had some football on Thursday. A great preseason game. I'm not gonna hold you. Carson Beck looked great. Haynes King. Haynes King with the game winner. And Haynes King, he used to play for U of H, so I've seen him in college, and he was pretty legit. So I don't think the Cardinals, not the Cardinals, but the Panthers really know what they have because they do have Bryce Young. So Bryce Young is still learning, and he got better last year. So I continue to move up for Bryce, I think. But let's focus on who we have today on NCAA 27. We are undefeated, and we're going into Iowa's to face the Hurricanes. I'm not really sure what their name. Iowa State something, whatever they are. Born in Iowa State, facing a quarterback 87 speed. He's an 81 overall. Why? Because his throw power is 85. Throw power is 85. That means he's not going to be able to get the ball down the field like he wants to. So we have an advantage to play under. Not so good at throwing under pressure, nor can he break sacks. I mean, he can move. He's a little shifty. He does have some pretty good stats right here. Not gonna lie, his accuracy is average. The one behind him is a little bit better, and his throw power is better. I don't know why they're not starting him. But pretty good game. Their running back is pretty terrible, so I think they're gonna be winning. Do expect them to be passing. They have so many good receivers. Not some. Let's put it like this: they have 3 good receivers that can break the top off. Acceleration's kind of suspect for 2 of them. But this guy, holy smokes! If he gets on the field, it's a wrap. So we gotta make sure we find him, get like over him. We can intercept the ball on top of like guys like this because it's short. So, but we just have to be underneath him. You'll be okay with that. He's 6'3". He's 5'10", but his acceleration 85. Once he gets the ball, he can get busy though. 99 agility, 93 change direction. Yeah. All right. We're gonna see. Okay, so we're gonna have a problem if we cannot block this guy. 89 speed coming off the edge. No way. 86 coming off the. They're built like us. Strength for defensive tackles not. We'll be able to run up the middle on them. Looks like, oh yeah, straight up the middle. We'll be able to run. We may have some outside passes, but we can't take long. Yeah, we definitely should be able to move the ball, but we're gonna have to double team one of those edge rushers every now and then. 89 speed for edge rusher is ridiculous. That's it. You're definitely going to the NFL, bro. You're gonna be playing on Sundays. You hear me? You're fresh. I want that. I take some time out, clean my place. Cloroxes.
A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Iowa State Cyclones. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Iowa State's offense will have the football first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He got roughed up in that last loss, sacked 6 times and threw 3 picks. The run inside. It's Benedict. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And the Cyclones will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Off the RPO. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Nice completion here. This wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the counter. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now from inside the red zone. With an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire,
Nathan.
ready to play. You can tell
with the pick.
That great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Trying to establish the run. That's a 20. He's got space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the right. He's got it. Across
I love that high point
line
catch.
on
Did you
a
see it?
huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
if you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You can tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Got the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Second down to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down.
And I know he tucked that thing and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in third and long. You're backed up, you're taking away the passing game, no explosion.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Colorado.
Good play.
Right on the money. And he
Right on the
makes
money.
the grab in the end zone.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down.
I knew I was going to try to run it with the quarterback.
And here's the thing, Palmer.
I'm glad they opened up that middle.
When you start to get this goal to goal
Because I felt like that was going to be the only thing I was going to be able to do, because they're going to definitely shut down my corners. I'm not about to throw an interception either. So, me knowing what they were about to do and then capitalizing and just getting an inch short, really I almost got it, because that animation would have got it to me. That guy just hit me right at the last minute.
Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Rushes on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
He had an open receiver.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out!
Got him again.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Oh, y'all almost got him again. Got another one.
This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have
He's been picking
intercepted
boys off
that.
like
Thanks
the
to
last
the
couple
drop,
games.
the offense stays on the field.
He closed the game out last week.
He's got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Coverage team is down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Sends it downfield.
No, it's too far.
They went for it all on
It's not that. It's not far enough.
Connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
But anytime I see that,
Long way to go on
gotta
2nd
run it.
down. Looking for running room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Right at the line.
And that's a nice stop by this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Caught. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's up to 73 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going with the counter play here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers, getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosion.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 points.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, it's Benedict. He breaks a tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Offense in a bunch formation. They give it to him again. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fresh center downs going to the air. On the move.
Ooh, he got that.
Got him
Okay.
downfield.
I should
They
say
bring it
that.
down, but the big
I could
play
go
will
with it.
move the sticks.
I should have kept going
And the
with him.
Cyclones have it with a 1st
But
and
once he
10.
started running, kind of backed off.
Fresh set of downs going up top.
Dang.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
I know. Tap,
Makes the
tap.
catch. It's Benedict.
Come on, bro.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pettis. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far.
Quincy IG.
They
Quincy
largely
IG on
dominated the
IG.
1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for room. It's Benedict. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. There's some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays.
I do not like how their formation is set up with all that out wide stuff. It's so confusing.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Cyclones, not Hurricanes. Iowa State Cyclones.
They really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make.
I know it has something to do with a natural disaster, just to know which one.
And I think a lot of that has to do with
Cyclones
trusting
are
your
from
guy, knowing
the
where
tornadoes
he's
they
going
get
to
out
be,
here.
knowing when he's going to sit down, when
We
he's
get a
not.
lot of
So being on the
tornadoes in
same
Iowa,
page,
I'm sure.
and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Literally.
The give. He's piled up 87 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Selling the fake. Here comes the heat. Leaping grab for a big gain. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
The Buffaloes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quick give. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he scores.
Live. That boy Saubert.
You know, oftentimes in college football,
Ooh,
the best
give it
offenses
to
are the
him,
ones that
cuz.
create explosive
Give it to
plays,
him, give it
just
to him.
like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the
snake
nation
base.
in points per game
What I'm talking
because they
about.
don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That was a good play. Good play, Terry. That was a good play, bro. He was talking all types of cash shit too. I know he was. That's a loud celebration. Hey, NCAA been cooking lately with their celebrations. The presentation, A1. The presentation with the crowd, the entrance. Some of the touchdown celebrations were pretty sick. Just sick as me when they just get to cheating. I don't know. They hit it. They hit the home run on some things, but they fail big at other things.
Here on the Iowa State sideline, guys, I have got my eyes on the running back who told me he is pretty banged
And I want to
up
play
from
something
that
else today.
last week. He's got
I'm not
a
gonna be on
lower body
NCAA all
injury,
that day.
something he will
I said I'm gonna do some
absolutely
division.
have to fight.
I'm gonna get on division today. We're gonna rock some division
This is a
today.
developing story. I will keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Howie will see how they adjust.
I wish I had my crew with me, but
To the
they don't
ground.
get
He's
on
got
this
it
anyway.
again. Fighting off the defender.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benedict. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. On the run, fires downfield.
Good stuff, four.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Ouch, catch.
Touchdown,
What?
Iowa State. And they
Oh.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
I think he did touch it. I didn't think he touched it. Oh my God,
You're
bro.
not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum.
That was
going.
just dumb.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
That was a crazy
He'll be
setup.
brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one.
I
His
didn't even know
return
that
is
happened.
stopped short of the 25.
That's crazy. I'm just
Off play
happy.
action on 1st down. Move to his right. Throw
Stay
to
right,
the
though.
right. Makes a connection to the 43-yard line and a
Play.
1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the ground. Hard running there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. On play action. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Almost intercepted.
This
it.
QB and his receiver
trying it.
really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the 1st half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. Sells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Dalton. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on 1st down.
Oh,
It's dropped
they wouldn't have
after
ran into
taking
each
a
other.
hit.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man.
Might be
Make
away
them
with the
earn it.
quarterback.
Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the
Should have been.
football
I should
when
have took
they're
off.
trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. The Buffaloes calling their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive won't go on the they'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is
Defense
at the 41.
switched that boy.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw
boy's
here
hip
the
was
last 2
switching.
plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the
Like that
page
agility
and
from
coming up with the
Missouri.
big one.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I can take that loss if I want to.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this.
What is he
one.
gonna do?
Gets it away.
Yeah, y'all better
Solid
kick you.
distance,
Yeah.
but more importantly, trying to keep it away
They saw
from that
highlights
return
from
man.
last week. They saw them highlights.
Colorado offense comes out to go on
They
the
saw them.
attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
It's all
I'd be
about
aggressive
life.
right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode and try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why
Take it
not?
in.
Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look in on Purdue in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Buckeyes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Ames. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Pettis. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick give. It's Benedict. Nowhere to go. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up.
Stop, because I wasn't about to get on him and lose that momentum that he had with him. No, sir.
He just misses on the big downfield
Let that
shot.
CPU take care of that.
That's a difficult throw.
I'm not about to handle that.
Tell you what, a lot of times you put
Good luck.
air underneath it and you just
CPU
trust your
CPU
guy
on CPU.
more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Under pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt.
Oh.
Trying to make one miss. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Why the ref
Making a
always in
play
the way?
like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Lets it go for the end zone. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Ride the running back and leave it with him. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass.
I forced that.
Second of the season.
Absolutely forced that. I was trying to think number 10 could pass him up, but he never did. He never did. I definitely forced it.
Straight ahead, it's Benedict. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hit the pig back.
Well, the receiver was double
Bounce
covered on
back.
that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to.
He'll take a deep shot here.
Pig.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cyclones.
I need cornerbacks with hands. None of them got hands either.
They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Toon does. Barbaro is suspect. You know, he'll get there, but the rest of them,
Example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the
get back out there and bounce back, number 1. Out there, bounce back, number 1.
Motion from the wideout. First play of this drive. Oh, pressure's coming.
I seen it.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
All right.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working the ground game. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave.
Reels it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got to...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
You know, this offense knew
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. His drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. Finds his man on the RPO. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down.
Wow, I didn't even see what happened.
But what a play to get the football back.
Paul Brown has been. Yo. Yo, that's just not fair, yo. Look what this fool just did. Big, look how big the offensive line. He got to be 6'8", 6'7". That offensive lineman is pushes him aside. Give me that. Goes down. Are you serious? Biggest timeout. How that offensive lineman, bro? Trash. What is she? They're both huge. 6'7" is. That's what I said. That's 7. What else we got here? Joshua Fine. Boy, you are trash. You didn't even. What type of. Should have used all of your weight to get. Maybe you're just tired. I don't know. That's unacceptable, bro.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffalo
more Brown
hoping to
will
put their
be
team in
doing
prime
havoc
position on offense.
all season.
Took the last drive in for a touchdown.
That's the
They'll try
case.
to do it again on this one. Hand off to the lone back. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
Wow.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Was to pass.
Oh no!
Caught.
Thank you,
Couldn't
10.
quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Because I thought that other guy was coming in on a blitz.
One thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the
Stay
football,
there.
slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there. Safeties are going to be there. So you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. After getting knocked back. It's 2nd and goal from the 4.
What?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Play action on 1st down.
Yes, sir.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field.
I was like, Blade, if somebody better pick that off.
He managed a few
Y'all
yards
pick that
on
off?
that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He'll pull it down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over him. Going for it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 2nd and long here.
We run that. I need to. Body. Comeback route.
He's changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is
going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Sells to fake. Left side is Pettis. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He wants to go deep. Got it inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way out. Away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
When you're in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again. And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside. Something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Wolf. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Bucks! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
I like that.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Good win on the road.
4 wide out set, 3 of them
Good
to
team
the left on
defense.
2nd and 10.
Complimentary offense. Got some of the turnovers.
They'll go back to the air. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're
I
looking
still
at
have some
third
things to
down.
work on. Definitely in my coverage
Now let's see if
area.
the offense can bail itself out
Beating
after
the
second
defense.
down misfire. On third
Continue
and long,
on.
trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Give me that.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time. And now the hit knocks it loose. They'll recover it right there. Ball will stay with the return team. Great alertness. And, man, you want to talk about avoiding a catastrophic error there. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Hits inside. It's Beebe. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Bring him down.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead has ballooned like it has.
Really nice job there to pick up the first. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish, nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.
Whee! Right, we got some crucial games coming up. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit here. I'm gonna run some division today. Said I was gonna run some division last couple weeks, so let me switch it up. I'll be back on later. Division play. Y'all have never played division, never seen the division, go look that shit up. It's an amazing game. Great lore. I enjoyed it. First came out. But what's kept me playing is not only the gameplay, but the soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack, great listen, great for the vibes. Great, I guess CPU play or AI play, if you want to say it. But it is a PvE game, PPE game, PvP game. Third person shooter. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set that up, and then I'll be back on.